Welcome once again to my channel, HiCAD Tutorials. Okay, here again I have another 3D solid object on the screen, and you can see that the drawing here is fully dimensioned. So I'm going to recreate this drawing using these specified dimensions just beside this very one. And at the end of the video, you would have learned how to use some of the draw commands and some of the solid editing tools, and also some modify tools. So to start, I'll have to switch my workspace to 3D modeling. So when I come up here, click on this and choose 3D modeling, or come down to the status bar here, click on the star icon and choose 3D modeling. Okay, so when we view the drawing from the top, this is what you see. So I'm going to switch to top view now. Come to the view panel and click on top. Right, so this is the top view of the very drawing. So I'm going to repeat this very drawing beside this. So you can see that from the top view, I have here a rectangular shape of 96 by 64. So I'm going to start by drawing a rectangle of 96 by 64. So come to the draw panel and click on the rectangle command. Then draw a rectangle of 96 by 64. So enter 96. Then click on the tab key and enter 64. Right. Again, I'm going to explode this very rectangle. Click on the explode command on the draw panel. Click on this and choose explode. Then explode this very rectangle. Okay, you can now see that the lines are now in bits. So what I will do here is to use the offset command to offset this very one to the right by 16. So come over here and click on the offset command and enter 16. Then offset this one to the right by 16. Okay, enter. So again, I'm going to offset this very line again by 42, which is this 12 plus this 30 plus 12, that gives me 42. So click on the offset command. Click on the offset command and enter 42. Then click on this line and offset downwards. And again, offset this line again by 40 to the left, which is from here to this edge. So click on the offset command again, enter 40, enter, then offset this to the left. Okay, and exit this command. Then use the trim command to trim off some portions of these lines. Trim off this, and also trim off this and this. Okay, so again I'm going to offset this line again by 12 downwards, which is from here to here. So click on the offset command again and enter 12. Enter, then offset this line again by 12 downwards. Okay, then use the trim command again to trim off these portions, this and this. Okay, now we now have to deal with this. That is this curve of radius 8 and this length of 28. So with the offset command again, I'm going to offset this very line again to the height of 16. So click on the offset command again, enter 16, then offset this upwards. Here again is 16, so I have to offset again to 16. Alright. Now from here to here is 28, so I have to offset this line again to the left by 28. So I click on the offset command again and enter 28. Then offset this to the left. Alright. Now with the trim command again, I'm going to trim off some portions of these lines. So click on the trim command and trim off this line, trim off this, also trim off this and this, and these two lines, and exit this command. Okay, so I'm now left with this. So I have to draw this semicircle here of radius 8. So in this case, I'm going to use the fillet command to do this. So come over to the modify panel and click on this and choose fillet. Then enter the radius of the fillet, right click and enter 8 as radius. Then fillet this and this. Repeat fillet, fillet this and this. Okay, so now use the join command in the modify panel to join all the broken lines and curves. So come over to the modify panel, click and choose join, then highlight the whole of this and enter. Okay, so this is now the top view of this very drawing. So what I'll do next here is to switch this view to southeast isometric. So come over to the view panel, click on this and choose southeast isometric. Okay, so I'm going to place this drawing side by side. Let me highlight the whole of this and move it up. Let's place it right here. Okay. Okay, now I will have to use the Presspull command to pull this rectangle to a height of 64. So click on the Presspull command, then click right inside the very rectangle and pull it up by 64. So enter 64. Okay, and exit this command. Now again, I'm going to pull this up to a height of 28 plus 16, which is 44. So with the Presspull command again, I'm going to pull this one to a height of 44. So click right in and pull it up by 44. Okay. Again, pull this again up by the same height, which is 44. That is 16 plus 28. Pull this up again by 44, which terminates here. Enter 44. Alright. Again, I'm going to pull this again up to a height of 16. So click right in here and pull up to a height of 16. And exit this command. So next I'm going to draw a line. Draw a line from this point to connect to this very corner. Okay. Now draw a circle of radius 12 at the midpoint of this very box here. So click on the circle command, but before then I'll have to switch the UCS to front view. So come over to the coordinate panel, click on this and choose front. Alright, so that's very good. So click on the circle command and choose center radius. Then locate the midpoint of this, which is this very one. This is the midpoint. Draw a circle of radius 12. Okay. Now it's time once again to use the Presspull command to pull out some portions there. So click on the Presspull command, is this, then pull out this portion, then pull this out as well. Okay, so exit this command and clean out the circle. Okay, clean up this one as well. Okay, now use the union command to unite them all. So come over to the modeling panel, click on the union command, and highlight the whole of this. Enter. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do next now is to create this very edge, this very curve here. Now how to do that using the FilletEdge command. So what I'll do here is type F, then choose FilletEdge. Now the radius here is 32. So what I'll do is to right click and click on radius, then enter 32. Okay, then click on this very line and exit this command. Exit this command. Now you can now see that the curve has been created, and also you can see that the drawing itself is now completed. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.